Hi, and welcome back to It's Your Move, where we talk about all things real estate, including where I work and live in Galveston, Texas. And it is summertime right now, and it is hot. But do you know what we do during the summer? I mean, not just in Galveston. People take the time to do their honey-do list, and they do renovation projects. Let's talk about how, exciting and fulfilling home improvement can be. You're changing things to make it updated or modern or different to suit your needs or just to make it look prettier. So it can be exciting and fulfilling, but it can also be time consuming and costly sometimes, especially when you make mistakes. So how many times do you have to go back to the home improvement store or the contractor store, the Home Depot, wherever, because you forgot something or something's the wrong size? So take all the steps you need to do it correctly and avoid some of these common mistakes. I'm going to talk about 5 common mistakes in home improvement projects. The first one is underestimating the cost. Now, I always do that because I say, oh, it's only going to cost this much because that's how much I want it to cost. But normally it costs a little bit more. So always add a little bit more. One of the biggest mistakes homeowners make when starting a home improvement project is underestimating the cost. Whether it's a simple renovation or a major project, costs add up pretty quickly, especially if you buy the wrong thing or make one mistake. It's essential to do the research and get multiple quotes because you may not be the one doing the work, and create a budget that includes all the expenses such as materials, labors, permits, and unforeseen costs. There's always unforeseen costs, isn't there? The next thing is skipping permits. And that's pretty common too. Many homeowners believe that a small renovation or DIY project doesn't require a permit, but this is not always the case. Skipping permits can result in fines, legal issues, and problems that when it's time to sell your home, um, have to get resolved. And that could actually take longer to close on your home and just tie up everything. So you want to get the permits so there's not problems down the line. It's also important to check with your local building department, the building department where you live, to see which permits are required for your project. The next thing is ignoring structural issues. We don't want to ignore structural issues because that's, those kind of the foundation of your home. It's what holds up the house, and you don't want that to come down. But homeowners often focus on cosmetic improvements and ignore structural issues such as the foundation, plumbing leaks, roof damage, and things like that. Don't ignore those things because these can lead to bigger problems and more expensive repairs down the road. If they're not addressed in a timely manner. It's important to address all of these things before starting any cosmetic improvements. Okay, got to have good bones first, and then you can dress it up. Well, then we go on down to going overboard with trends. Trends come and go, and what may be popular today may not be so in 5 years. Going overboard with trends can result in a dated look and decrease the value of your home. So it's important to balance the current trends with timeless design elements that will stand the test of time. So you don't have to worry about changing it all the time. You have to have a little bit of something in there that's going to appeal on down. Some things really are timeless. So the last common mistake is hiring the wrong contractor. Oh, we've heard horror stories, right? So this can be a costly mistake. It's essential to do your research. Ask for referrals, that's very important, and check references before hiring a contractor. Make sure they have the necessary licenses and insurance to communicate your expectations and budget clearly, okay? Make sure that they know what you're talking about. You can relay what you want, and they can actually deliver what you want, okay? And that they have the expertise, because all contractors may not have expertise in the same areas. You want to hire somebody that's good for the job you need to have done. So as you can see, home improvement projects can add value for sure, and they can add beauty to your home and update it, but it's important to avoid these common mistakes. Do not underestimate the cost. Don't skip the permits. Pay attention to the structural issues first, and do not go overboard with trends, and make sure you hire the right contractor for the job that you need done. So with careful planning and research, you can avoid these mistakes and enjoy a successful home improvement project and have the home of your dreams. I hope this information was helpful. I'll see you on the next video, and remember, it's your move.